Time for our tail of the tape. It's Janabek, Alim Kanuli. It's Janabek. And it's the... So they stared. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That right uppercut misses. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
You have to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
His stamina is off the charts. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Janabek in that last round.
Come on, switch on.
I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round
Get this
to
boxing back together.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. They block the hook. Catch and shoot. Well done with that counter shot. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Amir Khan in some real trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Janabek that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt,
just box him.
There's the bell for round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punch. They exchange punches. Good punch. Missed with that right uppercut. Those counter punches have to hurt. Misses with the straight left. The right hook just missed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Johnny back in that last round. Pretty dominant round there.
Switching up. I need you to switch back.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Even I've got to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
How about that time counter shot? That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Just misses with that uppercut. Incredible work rate. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Khan in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
He's going to be confident now.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
On to the 5th we go. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the Glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history books.
That counter shot lands. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter punch caught him clean. And he misses with the left uppercut. These two were made for each other. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage.
Calm yourself down. Come on.
There's the bell to start round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it hands down.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
The right hook misses. Punch lands. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing...
And he just put Amir Khan down. Let's see that again.
I need to see that again.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That...
know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, I know send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb, you don't respect me if you don't pay my fees.
Let's do it.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths, big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Come on.
Let's go.
now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your mind
Back.
Okay, now you let her back into the fight that round. That's her round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
Do your business.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back.
And back.
switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let her back in the fight. You're much better than this girl. You're much...
Great work. I love that. You've been doing so well. Those...
Let's fight.
Okay, don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round.
Let's do it.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing